y'all, it's Godchild. Welcome back to another live stream. Reminder: stay positive, be grateful. It's important. Always be grateful for the small things. For instance, always be grateful that you'd have like rice, chicken, for instance, on a table. Be grateful to have a roof and such. It's very much important, and always be grateful for the small things. Right. Anyway, with that being said, this video is going to be slightly different. To be honest, it's not the most overdue, but it's definitely is something I should have done already. What do I mean by that? Like something I should have done a few days back, actually. And you know, why not? Why not do a Minecraft 150 subscriber hub special? That's happening in real time, still on live stream. Hold on though. I made a thumbnail. Just trying to put it. There we go. I got it in. However, bear with me at the same time. Okay, there. I'm here. I got it. Hold on though. Hold on. Okay, well, y'all, it's gonna be yes, a 150 plus subscriber special because I'm at recording of this live stream. I'm right now at 156 subs, and with that being said, this is quite overdue. Hold on, bear with me though. I apologize. I promise this is it. Okay, there we go. I'm ready. Alright, so again, I apologize for the delay. I was just fixing some stuff for this live stream to make it a little more interesting. So I put the thumbnail, I put all that, I put the link for if anyone wants to watch this live stream and can't find it. So there, I put out my community posts. Anyways, to my viewers, thank you for 150 subs. I'm grateful, super grateful. I have a lot of gratitude. Thank you for even to those that just simply, you know, didn't stick around or perhaps never found my channel. Thank you anyway. Thank you for getting me to 150 subs, and we'll continue to build this from there. So with that being said, also thank you to the people who are loyal to this channel, and thank you to the people who, even if you never found my channel or may never, just literally never will, because you know, let's just say there's algorithms for different things. So like for instance, if you like videos about nature, you're gonna get that in your recommended. If you like video games content, you're gonna find you're gonna probably have a small chance at finding this live stream because well, a small market creator right now. At least as of April 10th, 2026. Anyways, please note I'm super grateful. Look, if you're gonna tell me, in like 20, 18 that at some point in my life I would be growing as a YouTuber, I don't think I'd believe you. However, I couldn't have done it without the idols I look up to on YouTube, which as a reference, I'll what's it called? I'm gonna leave myself out. I'm gonna leave myself out. And for those that wonder, yes, I'm very humble. Alright, there we go. So thank you to IPX Toycat for being one of my idols. What did he do exactly? Well, he shaped the way I talk and like I function in my videos practically. He doesn't just talk about Minecraft. He also talks about like real issues. What do I talk about in my videos? Similarity wise, I'm spiritual. I talk about my beliefs in capitalism sometimes. My Orlando, Florida origins, and I'm very encouraging, and I try to make uplifting content. Try to inspire y'all. I talk about gratitude, and I try to be versatile. I have some sports content, mainly in 2K and Madden, specifically. You know, I talk about various things, a lot of Orlando, Florida related things too, and such. The list goes on. Anyway, and on it, just please know that I'm grateful for 150. That said, I'm gonna start the tour not in any order. So this is, I'm gonna be honest, I built this a long time ago, but I don't really have a use for it. However, this is yes, this is self-explanatory. It's what's it called? This was like this indoor shed thingy I made for some plants, some wheat I'm growing in Minecraft. Again, feel free to pause the video if you want. This is the barn. I built this up. I remember building this actually. This was in 2018. Very old Minecraft build, and of course, feel free to pause the live stream if you want. More parts of the barn. It's one of my favorite builds actually. Village, bakery, and cake shop. And you go here. Pretty cool. Yes. There you are. So yes, this is the Village Bakery Cake Shop. Pretty cool. Here's the museum. It's delayed, but it's in construction. So yes, this is a museum that I'm gonna be honest. I genuinely thought this was gonna be finished ages ago. And yes, that's where I keep my precious netherite ingot. Behind these things, these trapdoors. Anyways, yes, so there's that. And I'm gonna be honest, this for sure needs like a lot of work still. This is a very unfinished Minecraft project. Yes, so that's the museum. That's in a work in progress, as you can definitely see. Cool, very cool. Let me get my map now. It's easier to look to find stuff. I'll explain this in a bit. This is where my 2 Minecraft turtles are, and a frog. Again, feel free to pause the video or live stream if you want, whatever you want to call it. There we go. There y'all go. This is the village train station. It goes from here to Desert Village, Savannah Island, then ends at the Ocean Monument viewpoint, which I built a long time ago. Over an ocean monument. Here's the whole world. Feel free to pause the video if you want. Feel free to pause the stream. This is this is a playground I made for village. So this is like my equivalent of swings. Again, feel free to pause the video if you'd like. This is the slide for the village playground. And of course, feel free to pause the video. So yes, these are swings. These are this slide. And then this is a climbing wall. And then the last part of this village playground is the split arena. But now that I'm looking back, I should have named this like the split corner because it's just a 9x9 thing. All right. So, okay. I'm gonna do the outside still. I'm gonna definitely toward us. So here's the Diretto. This is called the Village Restaurant Drive-Thru or Drive-In with a Horse. Just like in real life, there's these places, of course, like fast food chains, for example, that have what's it called? Like places to park. And since Minecraft doesn't have cars or any vehicles except for boats or minecarts, which honestly, I wish there was vehicles in this game. My point is I built this village restaurant in like 2020. Again, feel free to pause the video. It also has a drive-thru. Wait, hold on. Why did I like this off? Okay, maybe I don't remember doing that, but all right. Yes, and then this is where the food's again, feel free to pause the video if you'd like, or live stream. I keep saying live. I keep saying videos to use that. All right, cool. Oh wow, who would have thought that I'd have crafting tables there? That's crazy. And yes, feel free to pause the video. Here's some decor. And then yes. So yes, it's pretty self-explanatory. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. This is my 150 subs special. Slightly overdue, but we got there. I'm just touring my Minecraft world. So yes, this is out of business. It was what was a pawn shop. And yes, I definitely need to get rid of this. There's so much stuff that I'd like to get rid of because I just genuinely felt like this was a mediocre build. I think this is one of my worst builds actually. Here's the visit entrance. Okay, so I'll continue touring the outside soon. Outside the village itself. This is the village town hall. And here's what it looks like. Has 2 American flags that I made by myself. These banners. Feel free to pause the video if you'd like. And yes, it says open 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. This is for multiplayer purposes, but just because I don't really play often with other people. Mostly just like someone that plays by myself actually. But anyways, this is just for entertainment purposes of this build and for art reasons. I put here is where you can give me ideas and I might consider them. So yes, it's like the town hall village. Pretty cool. Guest hotel. I remember building this like it was yesterday. I built this in around fall of 2017. Around that time. And okay, so first of all, this is the first part of this though. Oh, about that. Oh man, oh no. Yes, about that. This has a painting, but I don't know what happened to it, so we'll just not worry about that. Second story room is this. Very self-explanatory. Again, feel free to pause the video if you'd like. This is the second story. And here's the first story of the hotel. Pretty cool. And for those who ever join my world, here's some, not the most, but some decent stuff. Alright, so here is the village weapon and tool shop. Again, feel free to pause the video or live stream, whatever you want to call it. Diamond tools, iron stuff, wooden tools I don't have actually. I need to make some shields, this, and more stuff. Very self-explanatory, and of course, feel free to pause the video. All right. And just the library. Whoops, not the library. It's the enchanting lab. Sorry, excuse me. Yes, very self-explanatory. Feel free to pause the video or live stream, same thing. And yes, as a disclaimer, I know objectively, yes, I'm very much aware that live streams and videos are completely different things of content. I'm just saying that I just keep saying video on accident because I'm more used to saying that. Therefore, don't be surprised if I keep saying video instead of live stream, like subconsciously. Or yes, but this is where I enchant stuff, and of course, feel free to pause the video. Then the village shelter, one of my more underwhelming builds, but gets the job done. This is where most villagers hang out. Is this village police station build? Again, feel free to pause the video. Minecraft doesn't have donuts, so what I did instead a long time ago was rename this into cookies into donuts, just for the convenience of Minecraft not having them. This is the cells. Feel free to pause the video if you like. It's optional. Don't be shy. Okay, I already torn that. Okay, so this is the Subway sandwiches village. So here's my equivalent of Subway, as in not the train, but as in the sandwich place. So one sub is 2 iron, and so on. You can read this. Feel free to pause the live stream. And self-explanatory. Has a place you can sit. Cool, very interesting. Okay, yes. Alright, and then you could go up under here, and then there's another thing of this. Okay, and then I'm gonna tour my house here in this game. Okay, yes, I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna leave a small portion of like this world. I'm gonna not include in the tour because it will just take forever. But I'll just include the important builds. I guess. So yeah, now I'm doing my looking at my village house. So anyways, this is where I keep this specific part of the space. I don't have it organized right now. But yes, this is where I sleep. These are the decorations, and feel free to pause the video. Live stream. So yes, this is the tour. Of course. This is where I do potion brewing. Again, feel free to pause the video. This is one of like 4 rooms in this. Yeah, so there's an aquarium. Pretty cool. Pause the video if you would like. Again, optional. I just realized this. Let me know what y'all think about the checker like type of design here for the brewing room. Alright, next. This is where I actually keep my stuff organized. So there's nothing here right now. But this is like sand, glass items, for instance. Nice wool, terracotta, and much more are there. Stone is here. This is just random plant stuff. Dirt, volatile grasses, versatile, just a selection of various dirt-related blocks. Logs, and for some reason I have a staircase there. I got rid of the stairs over here, actually. Okay, so yes, this is more plant life seeds, more stuff, some ice, various wood items, eggs, because I have a thing for chickens, actually. That's the only reason I was. There's a specific reason why I have so many stacks of that. Dark oak fence. So yes, it's like. So basically, there was a wooden mansion. Oh, that reminds me. Interesting story. So to my viewers, yeah, fun fact. There was a time in like 2017. in this exact Minecraft world where I'm still friends with these people to this day. Anyways, I'm gonna keep their names private, okay? Just respect that, because I don't have consent from them. This is But anyways, me and my friends, we went to this woodland mansion, and well, Minecraft, of course. Okay, yes, feel free to pause the video. Like, this is ocean update, aquatic related blocks, and city stuff. Red zone. It's pretty self-explanatory. More nether things. Right, miscellaneous, and more seeds to plant life. Alright, there. Okay, well, anyways, and then this is just like a bunch of unhinged stuff. Hold on. Give me a sec. Hold on. Let me think. Okay, so everyone. Anyways, here we are. So that's that. This is yes, my siblings home. This is the Minecraft replica, and of course, feel free to pause the video. Has an aquarium as well. Pretty cool. Very cool. Things. Very random stuff. And that's that. Okay, and then now we're entering Village Avenue. Garden shop. This is where some plants, wheat seeds specifically were grown, and are still grown. Yes, we put money in there. Alright, so there, that's pretty self-explanatory. This is the garden shop. And then this is the village supermarket. Of course, feel free to pause the video, don't be shy. The village post office. Oh, one of the more interesting facts about this world. This is a room I built here for but then you'd have to rent. For up to 12 Minecraft days. Or anyway, that's that. That is definitely that. That's enough for like this area. I'm gonna get the other stuff over with. As far as the tour is concerned. By the way, if you want to be a doctor, you could want to be a structural engineer or a mechanic that switches gears. Now you could do just that. You just have to put your mind to it. It doesn't happen overnight. So this is a bank. I built a long time ago. Okay, cool. Feel free to pause the video if you want. Alright, nice. So, I don't have a lot of tours still, but I mean, I did the village hospital, armor store, a bunch of stuff. Okay, I think I toured enough for now. Now I'm gonna tour this area. Which reminds me, I need to go over there actually if I want to. Oh man, oh no, I did not consider this. So that reminds me. Yes, here's a clock tower. One of my best builds, in my opinion, actually. I think this is like a top 8 build of mine. There we go. Feel free to pause the video as well. Feel free. Okay, I'm gonna get through here. There. I guess that reminds me. This is an unfinished project. I'm gonna be honest. I kind of gave up on because there's only so much one can chew. In other words, only so much I can handle. But yes, this was gonna be an entire border that goes around this. That goes around this river thingy. That's around my it's around the village corner. As you can see from the map. Shoot, what a disaster it was to not bring my frostwalker boots. Actually, that was painful. But you know what happens to the best of us, even in video games. Okay, and then now this is where so most definitely for without a doubt some of my best work. This is village elevator. So this is the most northwestern village point. So here we are. This is like a this is my fully powered beacon. Also, disclaimer: not an easy trophy to get by any means. It was very difficult and time consuming. This is a model or like my own version of quote Dota Talks. Shout out to Dota if you end up watching this live stream and it's a different time, in your own time. So this is the tour so far. Pretty cool. Yes, that's my equivalent to a house that's on a mountain. It's pretty interesting. And it's that build's actually dedicated to my grandmother. Fun fact. Not that build specifically. Okay, and then I'm getting a little bit tired. There's a lot of things I could like showcase, but I just don't have like the energy for it. However, I'm gonna at least, like I said a little earlier in this live stream, I'm gonna try my best to show at least the important builds, which is exactly what I'm showing. Also, if y'all would like a dedicated video specifically of like without my voice of like a whole tour, I could suggest that. You just comment what you feel, and then if y'all want that, I'll do that gladly. This is what's it called? This is a work in progress, actually. This is okay. This is very sad to talk about, but oh, and actually, before I talk about this is actually before I get any further, this is the Canon Overwatch. Another build I remember like it's yesterday. Good times. Built around 2019. Okay, and finally, last but not least, gonna briefly show 3 more builds, and y'all will see those 3 builds. So basically, over here, this is yes, the village residential home is delayed until I finished it arena. Downtown village bar. Very cool. Then this, very self-explanatory. And then we have a thing here. Pretty cool. Alright, now this is where the video is going to get very much emotional. At least of what I'm going to say. So, to my viewers, for those that don't know, here's to talk about. This build is not even remotely close to done, but I'd like to say 15% in total, like of the whole thing. So basically, if y'all wonder, this build is dedicated to not Munchkin. But actually, for those that don't know, actually, I used to have a cat, much before Munchkin in like 2010, who passed away last year from a battle of cancer. It was very sad. My sibling tried very hard, going to various vets. I don't want to get into it because I will start crying. But anyway, It was a very sad day. It was painful. Like, time does help, but it for sure doesn't heal it. It doesn't heal that specifically, my opinion. Anyways, this is like a replica of what Max the Cat looks like. And this is a venue that I named after him, which MWLO stands for Max with Live On. So yes, there's arena smoothies. This is like yes, sort of stuff for smoothies and such. Very self-explanatory. Pretty cool. Pause video. Okay. And then the last part of this is so this is another aquarium. I was actually working on this in my own time off camera. Again, feel free to pause the video. This is still a work in progress, actually. But this is where I'm going to be selling some plants. This is a juice with leather, or just simply if I get armor trims for if I get the trims for the ones you could put, like, for instance, a gold ingot, and it will end up what, like let's say gold on the copper boots, for example. I'm gonna make a shoe and clothing store here, which I hope y'all find that interesting. This is the hangout area that's also coming very soon. And then yes, this is so far this is a build that's dedicated to my cat who passed on October 5th of last year, actually. It was a very sad day. I knew him since I was like 3, probably a little younger. It was a very fortunate time. But it was great. It was outstanding knowing that something lasted. So this is okay. Well, on the bright side, this is like my equivalent of trophies. This is for Team Blue and Team Green. Some banners, like championship banners, practically. This is ice skating rink I built. A target range. Some seats. And yes, I will definitely work on this more at some point. I think of using this as like a jumbotron. So like one of those large dinghies in the roof that are, you could find them at venues. This is the in-game announcer table. So like what PA announcers would be in. If that makes any sense. I certainly hope that made sense. Anyway, this is a work in progress. Oh, that reminds me. I passed something. This is the basketball court for this build. And then oh, here we are. So this is I think I made. I put a second updating of the map for him. I had originally. And this is what's it called? I don't remember the name of it. I don't even have a sign apparently. That sucks. So yes, this is arena smoothies. And this is the village, the MWLO food place. This is really just like a thing. So yes, feel free to pause the video. Okay, and then there we are. Well, I'm gonna end the live stream. However, thanks for watching. Whoops, I did not. Have a great day or night depending on the time zone. Let's go try out peace by my peoples. By the way, thank you for helping me reach 150 subs tonight. By the way, know that I'm grateful if y'all sub, but y'all don't have to. Do what you feel at heart. Anyways, thanks for watching and peace by my peoples. Thanks for watching. Thank you for shooting in as well. This is for you, man. It's for you. This is for y'all.